Hello, Soul Family.
Hello.
We're so grateful to be with you, and thank you so much for any and all connections that you have to this work of conscious partnership. We have been really working on expanding the container of this work and expanding the ripple of this work, and we are also aware that in all of the rearranging and the way that this is being created and offered, that there have been some back and forth, and this is available for this, and this is available for this time, and this, and so, you know, we just want to name any impact of back and forth energy and any of the wobble in that, and really say that at the end of this, we have all dialed in as a conscious partnership team with something that we're really excited to offer that feels so clear and feels like a super win for all of you who are on the opportunity to receive this.
Yeah, you know, we really put a lot of heart and energy into the most appropriate way to really give the gift of conscious partnership. We put a lot of work over the last 7 years into our practice within ourselves and also within our teaching, and we have such a beautiful product, a teaching, a course, and we really wanted to find the best way to offer our work to those that are come to us and have any connection to us. So that's really the vision. The vision is to reach as many people who are really struggling in communication or anything that they're working on in their partnership, because we know partnerships can be the most challenging aspects of life. So this is the big vision that we have, is to reach as many people as possible, and they're like a yes right away, and they come to us and they say yes to what we have to offer.
Yeah, and we just know the depth of what this work brings, right? It really brings so much connection, which is what we all deeply desire. And it has dramatically rearranged us and our partnership and the way that we get to be in relationship with our kids. And so that vision of just what we've seen, right, in terms of in our own personal experience, and then working with couples and families for the last almost 8 years, right? It's just like, oh my goodness, when we look at the potency of what this work really offers, our heart is just deeply devoted to sharing it as much as we can with as many people as possible.
Yes.
And we really have seen it transform the lives of those who show up and are willing to participate and do this work.
Absolutely. And some of those ways that we've seen in our own partnership and in so many couples that we've worked with is like creating a safe container, first of all, that sharing can happen. That's a result of doing this work. Also, the way we communicate with each other, like really actually learning how to share from the heart, how to take responsibility for what actually is happening to us individually, so that when we come together in that sharing, that there is a safe space where there's no defensiveness, that there's a openness to really hearing what's going on to each of us inside, so that there's a tenderness. So rare and hard to really create that with when you don't have any of those tools out there in the world. So that's what we're committed to in our partnership. It's what we teach. It's what's in our work. And the benefit that you can get from this is tremendous. And we really stand by it, and we are passionate about it, and we're always finding ways to reach people, and we're so excited to let you know what we want to offer you guys.
Yeah, and also too, this piece around having compassion for ourselves, that we really have not had reference points for these kinds of relationships, and so of course we don't know how to create them, and it makes sense that we're looping in patterns or stuck in cycles, and you know, people are having communication breakdowns, and we get it because we came into marriage with each other and we had all of that too. And so this work has been birthed from our own going through the fire of that, and then really understanding what it takes to create sacred union. And that is, you know, if we can understand that work on the deepest level within ourselves and within our relationships, the world will change. And so our deepest passion and fire comes from that place. And you know, this is really exciting because there are fundamental pieces of this work that are so vital to even understanding where to begin. And after, this last almost 8 years of working with so many couples individually, we have put together a whole entire curriculum. It breaks down every single very important principle and component and piece of what you would need to even know about how to create a conscious partnership. And so every single week has a whole video. There are questions that come with that video to help prompt you to really start looking and doing your own deeper work. And then just the understandings and principles of this work combined with tangible practices and tools that you can begin to implement. And so the offering, which is so beautiful, is to give you an entire 12-week journey of this process with a weekly live group call. You have the whole entire curriculum that you get to keep for life. And then you have 12 weeks of being on the call, going through this stuff with other couples or other individuals who are also committed to this work. And you can do the whole entire process for $9.99. Right, and that is an incredible, beautiful opportunity to enter into the world of conscious partnership. If you're somebody that wants to do this but isn't quite ready to move into a 6-month journey of a private practice, this is the best way to begin and to get the most out of your investment.
Yeah, we are so excited about this because this is our way of really reaching as many couples. I mean, just imagine that 2 people, a couple, paying $1,000 for a 12-week process with us, coaching every week, implementing our principles and introducing them, and you really beginning to create that foundation for yourselves and your partnership. It's incredible, and it's a great value, and we really hope that you consider it. And thank you for really listening in and tuning into us, and we wish you well on your journey and wherever you're at.
Blessings.